Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Basic of Geology. Today in this lecture, we will discuss the formation of petroleum. So there are two theories regarding the formation of petroleum. One is organic theory, and another one is the inorganic theory. So in this lecture, we will cover the organic theory. I hope this lecture will be very interesting for you. So watch till the end and subscribe for more interesting lecture and for future updates. So let's get start the video. In organic theories, the organic theories are we will cover in some major steps by steps, which we called the main key points. So let get start. So the first one is early marine life found living on the earth were primarily plankton, rich in hydrogen and carbon. So early life on the earth was plankton, which are rich in carbon and hydrogen. So we know that the combination of carbon and hydrogen called it hydrocarbon. 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 What is hydrocarbon? The combination of hydrogen and carbon, which we call mostly hydrocarbon. So about 90%, 95% of living matter in the ocean is plankton. So keep in mind this point. The 95% over of 95%, but means greater than 95% the living matter in the ocean is plankton. So in this diagram, you can see here the energy come from the sun, and these are some microorganism which is we called the planktons. So come to the next slide. As these plankton died, their remains were captured by the process of erosion and sedimentation. So when these planktons come to die, their remains their body part their body parts remaining parts are captured by erosion and sedimentation. So these are some planktons. When they come to die, they come here and stacked on the surface, step by step, one by one, just like that the red data that I have put on, just like that. So when they died, they come here and stack it step by step. This we called the sedimentation. So we can say that the sedimentation occurred planktons here. And the next step, successive layers of organic rich mud and silt covered the preceding layers of organic rich sediment, and over time created layers on the sea floor rich the fossil remains of previous lives. So in the previous slide, you observe that the dead planktons in organic rich marine lives when died, they form a layer by the process of sedimentation and erosion. So again, and these layers, another layer formed which is rich of organic rich mud and silt and covered adds a proceeding layer in the sea floors of the remaining fossils. So then the thermal maturation process with decay, heat, pressure slowly converted the organic matter into oil and gas over a period of millions of geological years. So after what is thermal maturation? Thermal maturation is the combined process of decaying heat and pressure over time. some there if there is some pressure if occurred on the some there is some pressure and heat and another some factors occurred and convert it into uh, convert it into oil and gas. So keep in mind this process required millions of geologic years. It usually occur under anaerobic condition. So this is the main point you keep in mind in organic theory. The process of thermal maturation occur in anaerobic respiration condition. Means in the absence of oxygen oxygen in aerobic condition the condition where oxygen are not present there. So after the thermal maturation, clay and silt are carried together with the dead organic remains and deposit under deltic lustrine and marine condition to form source rock. Let's cover the deltic lustrine and marine environment. What is a lustrine environment? A lustrine environment is a body of water that is inland, such as lake or pond. Lustrine environment are typically characterized by low salinity and calm water. The sediment that are deposited in lustrine environment are typically fine grains such as clay and silt. The second one is deltic environment. Deltic environment is a landform that is formed where a river meets the ocean. Deltas are typically characterized by a wide variety of habitats, including wetlands, forest, and beaches. The sediments that are deposited in deltic environment are typically a mix of fine-grained and coarse-grained sediments. And the last one is marine environment is a body of water that is connected to the ocean. Marine environment are typically characterized by high salinity and waves. The sediments that are deposited in marine environment are typically a mix of fine-grained and coarse-grained sediments. So this is the definition of these environments: lacustrine, deltic, and marine. So please take a pen and a page and note these with yourself. Black colored organically rich shale deposit in non-oxidizing wet marine environment are considered to be the best source rock. So remember, when these clay and silt come together with dead organic remains and deposit under these three types of environment like terrain, deltic, and marine, they form a rock which we call the source rock. So black colored shells which is organically rich are the best source rock. This is the picture of a black colored shell which is organically rich and the best source rock for organic materials. So this is the some of a technical and a very easy for understanding. Shale rock which is equal to 99% of clay mineral and plus 1% of organic materials. So these organic materials in this diagram, this is a rock sample which contain 99% of clay mineral, and this is the small portion which you can see. This is the organic material. So these 1% organic materials are further divided into are further contains 90% of kerogens and 10% of bitumens. So kerogen? Kerogen are commonly insoluble, higher molecular weight, polymeric and polymeric compound. And next, the thermal alteration of kerosene palm crude oil by increasing the carbon content. So when the thermal alteration occur at palm crude oil by the increasing the concentration of carbon content at shallow depth, which is less than 3000 feet, which is less than 3000 feet. Bacterial action on organic material form biogenic gas, which we call the natural gas. So keep in mind these and these point. At a great depth means when the temperature and overburden means pressure, the thermogenic gas is formed. And later stages of thermogenesis will form a wheat and condensate gas. So, support for organic theory or organic hypothesis. Carbon and hydrogen are the primary constituents of organic material, both plants and animals. So, this is the true points that means that the carbon and hydrogen are the main source of organic material for both plants and animals. So this is the true point. Nitrogen and porphyrines are found in organic matter in many petroleum. So this is also a true point. Porphyrin are chlorophyll derivatives in plant and blood derivatives in animals. So porphyrin are chlorophyll derivatives in plants. So what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll, the green colors in plants such as in leaves and stems. This is chlorophyll. So porphyrin is chlorophyll derivatives in plant and blood derivatives in animals. So thank you for watching this video until the end, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting and helpful video. Hope this lecture will be very helpful and interesting for you. Thank you very much for watching the video.